not be a very big fan of Trump before because, you know, the way media portrayed him and everything. But I saw some of his interviews. That's when, you know, I started liking him.
He's honoring our laws and respecting the rules of the visa. Welcome back to my channel. We're out here today in Largo at Aroma Indian Cuisine. Now this restaurant was recommended to me by 2 Indian people, so you know it's probably gonna be good. Now I love naan, butter chicken, mango lassi, so I love Indian food and I'm so excited for this meal today because it is almost 1:15 p.m. and I have not eaten today yet. So I'm gonna be ravenous and we are going to destroy this meal. Now, for those of you who watched my Strawberry Festival vlog, you'll recall that towards the end of the video, while I was doing the food vlog, an Indian couple introduced themselves to me.
Are you a vlogger?
I am a vlogger.
Okay, what channel?
You could say hi.
Hi. We have a channel.
Well, that's exactly who's coming here today. So we're gonna meet them, we're gonna do a food review, and we're gonna talk about some of the differences that they've experienced between India and America. Pros and cons of both countries. So this should be a really fun video today. And of course, I am wearing the MAGA hat. Now, if you guys want to support my channel, you can use my givesendgo.com/AdamFrancisco. It'll be a link in the description. And if you want to see if you could be a live kidney donor for me, you can email me at patrioticpapi@gmail.com. So let's have a great video today, guys. And as always, God bless Trump.
Hi, welcome to our Aroma Indian Cuisine.
So 2 things. This is an all-you-can-eat Indian food buffet, which I love. Back when I grew up in Queens, my family used to love going to unlimited all-you-can-eat Indian cuisine. So I'm really excited to try the food out here. And secondly, they do have outdoor seating. So if you have a pet, feel free to bring your dogs to Aroma Indian Cuisine. All right, guys, so my special guests arrive, Naina and Deepanshu, and if I mispronounce their names, I apologize. I'm trying to be a more cultured gentleman these days. Guys, did I do okay with the pronunciation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
It was perfect.
Awesome. Say your name?
Deepanshu.
Nana.
Awesome. So you guys are a married couple
Yes,
that I met at the Strawberry Festival,
correct.
and we're here today to eat some delicious Indian food
Correct.
and talk about India.
Authentic Indian food.
So this place is good.
Yeah,
This is very good. This is top rated.
that's
Really?
why we choose
Yeah.
this.
So I feel like Indian people know what good Indian food is. So I'm
Correct.
really excited for this meal. Thank you for inviting me here.
Yeah, and we are very excited for you to taste Indian food.
The owner of this restaurant reached out to you.
Yeah, and he's from my place only. He's from Delhi. I'm from Delhi, the capital of India.
Yeah.
And they approached us and said, why not you come here at our place and enjoy the authentic Indian food and get you with us, so that will be great.
So you've had food here before?
No.
Oh,
This
it's your
is
first
our
time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I recently came here. Like it's been 2 months in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were in India before?
Yeah.
How's your English so good?
Because our second language in the school was English, so we have been taught English since.
Is that like British? Like British English?
No.
No.
American English?
Yeah,
American English.
That's amazing. Yeah, you guys speak really well for immigrants. You guys know that China is buying up American companies without you knowing? For example, when you see the name Milwaukee Tool, you'll probably assume that that company is based in Wisconsin. But you'd be wrong. And you would not be the only one that's wrong. 60% of registered American voters think Milwaukee Tool is based in Wisconsin. Chinese-based company Tectonic Industries, also known as TTI, they're the actual owners of Milwaukee Tool. And they own other brands like Hoover Vacuum and Dirt Devil. And to make matters worse, the company has been accused of using forced prison labor in its manufacturing. And this is why I support Donald Trump's America First tariffs on China. These tariffs on China are going to help strengthen manufacturing in the United States. Chinese companies can game the system, which puts American companies at a significant disadvantage. And Donald Trump's tariffs on China, that's going to make sure that Chinese companies pay up. Well, at the same time, Donald Trump can offer tariff relief to American companies. 68% of American voters support a tariff system against China that allows American companies to thrive. We don't want American companies getting undercut by Chinese companies. And these tariffs against China, well, they're going to prevent layoffs, closings, which means we're going to get to keep more Americans employed and keep our economy domestically thriving. So as always, God bless Trump. So when I used to live in New York, they used to have these buffets.
Oh,
And you lived in New York too?
yes.
What part?
Lived in Queens.
What part of Queens?
Jackson Heights.
I'm Forest Hills.
Wow!
Yo, what's up,
The
Queens?
next stop.
Did you live in New York too?
No.
No.
Oh, only
we did
she
not.
got to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I did my master's from New York.
Where'd you get your master's?
Pace University.
Pace.
Yeah.
Did you know that New York is considered the most diverse area in the entire world?
Yes.
The most languages spoken and the most food
Yeah.
in Queens, New York.
I miss New York a lot.
You do miss New York, but come on, the weather in Florida.
Yeah.
Come on.
Unbeatable.
Come on, and the freedom down here.
Yeah. This is cauliflower, 65 cauliflower, so it's mostly going to be vegetarian on this side, I guess.
So this is called popper?
Yeah.
Correct. Proper.
Looks just like nachos. They do that in India too?
Yeah.
Really?
In South India, the people loves rice more than bread.
Bread.
And in America, we like bread more than rice.
Yeah.
And in North India,
India.
too. Like we love, because I'm from North India, we love bread more than rice.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
What's, you said, so this is authentic Indian rice?
Yeah, this is authentic Indian rice. It's called jeera rice. Tofu, but tofu is made out of soya bean, right? This is made out of milk.
This is made out of milk?
Yeah.
Correct.
Paneer.
Wow.
We call this
Paneer. This is famous vegetarian dish, paneer. Now, this is made out of all-purpose flour. This is a kind of bread, and you eat this with chana masala. Now, this is chickpea.
Oh, I love that
This
stuff.
is again
Yeah,
high
it's good.
protein. Yeah, and this is lentils. This is dal. This is one type of paneer.
This is kadhai matar paneer. In kadhai paneer, the difference between butter and kadhai is in kadhai paneer there are a lot of vegetables
Yeah.
like onion, capsicum,
Tomato.
and all. And in
Butter chicken, butter
in
gravy.
butter gravies,
You have
you
more
will-
of tomato salsa.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So as you know, this is my favorite dish when it comes to Indian food. It is the beautiful butter chicken. And so I'm gonna go nuts on this dish. Is butter chicken popular in India?
A lot. People love butter chicken like crazy.
So it's not just an American dish.
No,
No, but American loves more than Indians do.
because in America the style of making butter chicken is a bit sweeter. In India will get some like spices there, a lot of spices in that, but in America you will get much sweeter. So that's why the people of America loves butter chicken a lot.
Yeah, guys. So we love to take foods that are generally healthy and we love to make them unhealthier in America. And that's why RFK is gonna MAGA, make America healthy again. Let's go. All right, guys. So I loaded my plate up with Indian food and I cannot wait to dig in and try some of this stuff here. Oh my God, so good. Look at that beautiful color. Oh my God. That butter chicken is perfect. Let me tell you guys, I've tried butter chicken at a lot of Indian restaurants. It's hit or miss. This place is a hit. And this is my favorite drink, which is like mango and yogurt.
So we are getting some bread for Adam, but they make it fresh, so they did not have that at the counter, but they're making it fresh and we're going to have it soon. So they're called garlic naan.
Garlic naan.
Garlic naan.
Yeah.
You guys, garlic naan is like crack cocaine. It is addicting.
And this is called chole bhature, and this is the famous North Indian Delhi dish. So you're having one of the most famous North
They
Indian
have it
dishes
in the
there.
breakfast.
Yeah, and you have your garlic naan there.
Yeah.
Oh, my man's bringing,
Yeah. Hi.
he's bringing the garlic naan, my hero.
This is a garlic naan pie, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, look at how
If
good
you want
that
anything
looks.
else, let us know, okay?
Sure.
Cooked fresh,
Thank you.
right out of the oven.
Yeah.
Garlic naan. Oh my God. And it's still piping hot. That is so good, guys. If you come here to Roma Indian cuisine, you must get the garlic naan.
Thank you.
You must. So in India, is obesity a big problem?
It is not. It is, but it is not as big as America, but it is not. You still have a lot of Indian good food and a lot of people love to cook back in India, so you eat a lot of healthy food back in India. Everybody knows cooking there.
So you notice that America is very obese.
Yes, I have.
Just the average person, you see a difference.
Correct. I did.
Wow.
Because
Yeah.
in India we don't get that much of packed food. We cook fresh and eat
Yeah, you
fresh.
don't get a lot of frozen food there, right?
And it's a lot of herbs and spices
Yes.
instead of salt and preservatives.
Correct. So your body gets detoxified even after you eat it, right?
Right.
But in the American food, I think it just stores in your body, is what I feel. Yeah, it's not a balanced food. Yeah.
Do you miss the food in India?
A lot. That's why we have traveled all 40 minutes to get to this restaurant. Otherwise, we could have done something in Tampa. But wherever the Indian food, good food is, you'll find me and Dipanshu there.
And they are serving proper authentic Indian food.
Yes.
Awesome. Hey, so far everything I've had has been pretty damn good. I like this place. One thing you said was the insurance in America is horrible, but the insurance in India is not.
Yes.
What's it like to have health insurance in India?
So, what you pay for a month here, we pay that for a year there. For 1 year, that's the price, which is 1 month price that you pay in US.
Wow.
Yeah, every country has its pros and cons. So, India has a lot of good culture. It has a lot of accessibility to pharmacies, to hospitals. US does not. Whereas US has a lot of job opportunities, which India does not.
Job
have it.
opportunities.
Yeah, you have a lot of. You also have very good laws in the US, which India does not have. So there's just perks and cons of both the countries.
So you like our laws?
I love the laws.
Does India have freedom of speech?
Yes.
It does, but again, every now and then, people are going to the jail with even speaking something. So that happens.
Against the politicians or against the government?
Yeah.
So they don't have freedom of speech.
They have, but अगर वो गलत बोल रहे तो वो ना.
But it's, I don't know, it is, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. It's hard to tell.
Can you insult somebody in India without going to jail? Like, can you call someone a jerk online?
No, I think you'll get a defamation case or something like that,
Just
right?
for calling them like a jerk. You're a jerk.
I mean, there are a lot of troll bloggers and stuff like that, but they always get in trouble because of all of this stuff. Yes, so you're supposed to be careful.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, guys, this is why the First Amendment is so important, and we have to cherish and protect it. And as you guys know, rights are like exercise. If you don't use the muscle, you lose it. Which is why I believe the work that First Amendment auditors do is so important in keeping our First Amendment active and alive. So who is the leader of India today?
Narendra Modi.
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 And are him and Donald Trump on good terms?
Correct. He's a very good friend of Donald Trump.
I love to hear that.
They're very good friends. So I used to not be a very big fan of Trump before because, you know, the way media portrayed him and everything. But I saw some of his interviews. That's when, you know, I started liking him because he's very real. If US is wrong, he points out that US is not, you know, all fair and it's not doing all right. So I like one thing that he thinks a lot about Americans, and every prime minister or president is supposed to think about their country. So there is nothing wrong in that, right? And the second thing is, I think he vouches a lot for peace. And you know, these are the things that I think he's an honest president because he's very real. If US is wrong, he points out that US is not, you know, all fair and it's not doing all right. So I like one thing that he thinks a lot about Americans, and every prime minister or president is supposed to think about their country. So there is nothing wrong in that, right? And the second thing is, I think he vouches a lot for peace. And you know, these are the things that I think he's an honest president. You know, that's the reason I like him. And then there are so many issues of immigrant and legal and illegal as well. So I'm legal here, right? I came through the student visa. So it's not that US does not allow immigrants. US is a very diverse country and it allows a lot of immigrants. It's only through the legal route, and which is right. I don't know, a lot of people get offended that way too. But for me, I understand that even if you were prime minister or president, would you not want that for your country? So what's wrong in that, right? You have legal routes. If you want to come to the US, take the legal route and come. I know it is very difficult, it is very tough, and you need a lot of money for that. But again, your own country's governments are very supportive when it comes to loans and stuff like that. So you should come that route. I mean, there's nothing wrong.
And so you're here on what's your visa?
I'm on this
Yeah, he's on dependent
dependent
visa.
visa.
And
Yeah.
that means because you're here, he gets to come here.
Yes. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, can you work?
No.
No.
And are you working?
No.
See that, guys? He's honoring our laws and respecting the rules of the visa. And you are exactly the kind of immigrants that this country loves. So you're college educated, you have a full-time career, you're contributing to the society.
Yes, sir.
You're stable, you're self-independent funded.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want. We don't want illegals coming here and then draining our resources.
Correct.
They come here for free healthcare, free visas, free cell phones, free food, free apartments. We don't like that. That's taking money from the taxpayer.
Yeah.
You're contributing to our economy.
Yeah.
We
we're
do pay
paying proper
taxes.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, guys, this is what we need more of. Legal immigrants that contribute. Or in other words, immigrants like me too. I'm a legal immigrant. I came here at birth through adoption. And I've always been a taxpayer and a law-abiding citizen. So we love legal immigrants on the Republican side. All right, so how'd you end up in Tampa?
Okay. So I used to be in New York, right? I did my education from New York and I had a job in New York too. So one day I just thought, how much am I saving, right? And I'm an Indian. So obviously, and I'm a Marwadi, if you know that, in India. So I do a lot of analysis and, calculation and stuff. So I made an Excel sheet of all the states in the US, and I tried to find the cost of living of each state and the benefits of each state. And Tampa stood out. I think Tampa and one more stood out. So I chose Tampa because one of my...
Which other one? Tampa and what?
I don't remember, but
Okay.
I still have the list. Right, so Tampa stood because I have one of my friends as well here. So I thought, shifting from New York to Tampa, right, from north to south, it's just a very big change. So I need somebody there if I need something, right? So because of that, I'm like Tampa is best, and I chose it. And I think they do not have income tax.
No state income tax.
Yeah, so that was a big plus. But we have sales tax, guys, so don't get into that
They get you
trap.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So did you guys know that if you look at the income in this country, that
Yeah.
Indian Americans on average earn the most?
Yes,
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Again, because we know where we are putting our money at, right? And we are very good with how we use our money. So we just don't use it. We don't go a lot on credits. We don't work on credits like that.
Do you think education plays a role, that you guys go to school a lot?
Definitely.
And where does this drive come from? Who taught you to save your money and go to school?
Our parents, definitely our parents.
So in
Every
India,
Indian parents.
Every Indian parents.
so this is an Indian culture thing.
Yes,
Correct.
it's a culture thing.
And did your parents try to push you into like a doctor or lawyer?
No.
No,
They didn't.
no.
No.
What did they tell you?
Do whatever you want to do. Just
So they're modern Indians.
Yeah. They're modern Indians.
like
Yeah.
everybody in India nowadays
My
becoming
parents definitely
modern.
wanted me to be in politics or something like that,
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously I used to be again a captain back in my school and everything like that. I wanted to go that route, but life has its own plans. I'm here maybe tomorrow. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, and I also do social work a lot, so that's again a way of doing it, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So how do we find you guys on the internet? How do we search for you?
You can search Yaar Hai Farar.
And
I'll put the spelling on the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
All right, guys. So give them a follow. I'm going to put a link to their YouTube in the description. Definitely give them a follow. Help their YouTube grow, and they're going to have some awesome content coming out for you guys soon on YouTube.
Yes, we are planning a beautiful trip for you guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. With good thumbnails.
Yeah, with good thumbnail.
That's right. So you guys have pets.
Yes.
Correct.
What do you have?
One Rottweiler and the other one is Boxer.
And in India, are there laws against the bigger dogs like Rottweiler?
Yeah, no, not for all the dogs, all the bigger dogs. For Rottweiler.
Yeah.
The Rottweiler is banned in India.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And this law has come recently, so it was not there from years. But
So you're
recently
grandfathered in with your dog? Grandfathered in meaning the law doesn't apply because you had the dog before the law
Yeah,
existed.
correct.
Got it. Wow.
Yeah.
That's another point for America.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is we can have Rottweilers and pit bulls.
Yeah.
But the negative is every day in the news you see pit bulls kill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's not good too.
So you do social work.
Yes, I do.
For who?
I do it for refugees. So all the refugees are like from all over the world, right? They're from the war countries and they want to study and they want to have opportunities as well, right? They're very hard working students that I work with. It's a Japanese company called RoboCop that I work for part-time. Like on my weekends, I do volunteering for them. So I teach these refugees and you should definitely check out these companies. They're doing great work.
How do you spell it?
ROBO, Robo, CO-OP, RoboCop.
Co-op.
Robo co-op.
Yeah, correct.
I thought you were saying RoboCop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Co-op.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
RoboCop.
cooperative.
Because you know
Cooperative.
RoboCop is like a hero.
Oh, sorry, it's a RoboCop.
You know what I'm talking about? RoboCop?
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
So in America, a lot of us treat our dogs like little humans, like children.
yeah.
Is that the same way in India?
Lately it has been like that. Lately people are very loving and giving towards the dogs and they're like, for them, the dogs are kids too. Like my sister, she's a foster parent for a lot of dogs. So that culture has come to India too right now.
Do you think that's Western culture kind of affecting India?
Yeah, correct.
All right, so what did you give me here?
Oh, this is called
Gulab
gulab jamun.
jamun. Like it's a famous
Sweet,
Indian sweet.
Indian famous sweet.
What does it taste like?
You need to tell us that.
All right, let's do it. Challenge accepted. Oh, it's like, so it's kind of like a jelly on the outside, which is very interesting. Let me show you guys. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that texture. How do you call it?
Gulab jamun.
All right, we're gonna have some gulab jamun.
Straight in the ocean, never have to drive again.
Oh, it's warm too.
I want to soup up Pep's car so we can take
You know what it's like, guys?
I found out
It's like a very moist munchkin
Mercury Grand Marks.
from Dunkin' Donuts
Yeah. Sometimes it works when we take the front end, it sounds great.
with like a syrupy glaze.
In English it is called rose water berry.
Well,
In English, it's called a rose water berry. It's pretty good. Pretty good, guys. All right, so what you guys think?
It was amazing. It was amazing. It was good lunch. It was nice meeting you again. It was a wonderful day. Wonderful way of spending a afternoon.
Awesome. So guys, make sure you go give them a subscription, go follow them. I'll put a link below as well as here on screen. And thanks for watching. As always, God bless Trump.